The ancient Egyptians believed in an afterlife, but eternity could not be earned without a life lived with purpose. Their daily lives, though humble, were shaped by faith, order, and nature. To live in harmony with Ma'at, the balance of all things, was to ensure not only peace in this world, but a safe passage to the next. And so, life itself became sacred. All life began with the river. Each year, the Nile flooded its banks, bringing rich silt to the fields. This predictable cycle shaped their calendar, their farming, and their survival. The year was divided into 3 seasons: Aket, the flooding; Peret, the growing; Shemu, the harvest. Farmers worked from dawn to dusk, planting wheat, barley, flax, and vegetables. The Nile wasn't just their lifeline, it was their clock, their god, and their road. Most Egyptians lived in modest mud-brick homes, cool in the heat, simple in design. Inside, life was communal. Families cooked in shared courtyards. Meals were simple: flatbread, onions, lentils, beer. Fathers worked the land or served in temples. Mothers managed the home, raised children, and wove linen from flax. Children played with toys of clay and wood until they were old enough to join the work of the household. For the common Egyptian, life was hard, but structured and meaningful. Few could read or write, but those who could held power. Scribes were among the most respected members of society. They kept records, wrote prayers, tracked harvests, and served the state. Scribe schools trained boys from elite families through discipline, memory, and repetition. To write was to preserve life, and in a world where names meant immortality, the scribe was a guardian of the soul. Egypt's economy thrived on skilled labor. Artisans carved statues, painted tombs, and built the great temples and pyramids. Craftsmanship was often hereditary, passed from father to son. At larger construction sites, laborers worked in rotating teams. They were not slaves, but paid workers, fed and housed by the state. Their hands shaped the monuments of eternity. Religion was not confined to temples. It lived in the home. Most households had a small altar to honor gods like Bees, protector of the family, or Taweret, goddess of childbirth. Daily prayers, offerings of bread, and moments of reflection were common. Life was fragile, and the gods always near. Though life could be difficult, Egyptians found joy in beauty and celebration. They loved music, dancing, and festivals in honor of the gods. Cosmetics were worn by men and women alike, using kohl for eyes and scented oils for skin. Perfume was not luxury, it was purification, and for a people who believed the soul lived on after death, every moment in life mattered. The afterlife may have promised eternity, but for the ancient Egyptians, life itself was a sacred journey, rooted in the soil of the Nile, balanced by Ma'at, and guided by gods in every moment, from harvest to heartbeat, from breath to burial. Their world was whole,